Okay. So guys, 400 bad request means it is very clearly saying you have given your request data invalid or a bad import you have given. So if you go to body, it is clearly saying in the body, madam, select the body in the same line. Can you read the body, madam?
The error name syntax error. Message unexpected token in JSON at position 0.
See, she is missing. Why are you eating letters, madam? Unexpected token / in JSON at position 0. Can you read again?
Unexpected token for error dot curly colon curly bracket name colon syntax error comma message colon unexpected token / in JSON at position 0.
So syntax error. Good. You brought this 400 bad request also to the people. Bad request means input, whatever the input you are giving, that is bad. So there is a syntax error in the JSON. Where you will give JSON, madam? Where you are given the input for this request? Where you have given the input?
This one 201.
Can somebody tell where is the input you are giving?
The body.
The body.
Inside body.
Inside body.
Inside
body.
Inside
the
Body tab, madam. Body tab. Click on the body tab. Go up. Go to the top. Scroll up. Scroll up. Not that one, madam.
The code.
The body only.
Body of the code.
Body only. In the body only.
Right.
See, that is, you have to start with a curly bracket. And the curly bracket is missing on the top. Go up, madam. Scroll up. How can you figure it out? Go up, still go up, madam. Still go up. See the first line, see the position 0 it is saying in the first line. First line, it has to start a curly bracket. It didn't start with a curly bracket. So the double quotes before, it should start with a curly bracket. Double quotes, where double quotes starting, madam? 0 position means what? First cursor, where is the cursor? First starting point.
Yes.
That before you should have a curly bracket. See there curly bracket ending, but you didn't start it.
Okay.
That's a bad input she has given, and that's why she is getting a 400 bad request. Then why didn't you ask yesterday itself, madam? I was crying, I was shouting, please ask me, please ask me. Huh? And remaining all you didn't finish. Why you didn't finish other things? The whole day you don't have time, madam. Fine, that's good. Anyway, execute now. Send it. Send. Clear now? Now what is the status code you got now?
Yes, sir. Awesome.
What is the status code you got it now, madam?
200. Okay.
200.
Two.
Okay.
So that is the one. Any bad input if you give, that is the input body in the request body. She didn't give a proper input. Wrong data is has provided. That's why you got a 400 bad request. Okay. So anyhow, let me take back. So, and you people are not practicing at all. And video you have to watch na, Saliza. Right? You should watch and complete the rest of the things, right? Why you pending, madam, again? I want to see one by one. I don't trust people. See, still not finished. I was keep on asking. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Please ask me. At that time, everybody silent. It's not fair, right? You have a problem. Why are not asking? Later, also you didn't practice by watching the video. Why we are posting in the YouTube channel? It is there in the YouTube channel, right? You can see here. So it is posted in the YouTube channel also. All the requests we process it. You have to practice, madam. Without practicing, you won't get the things. Okay. Fine. Now, this is I ask anything. I'm saying anything. Practice is more important. If you're not practicing, what you will get? At least you have to follow the video, or if you're not getting here, you should use that video, finish the rest of the things. After class, you're completely okay, signing off. No, I don't know anything. I have to keep it silent.
Yeah,
That's
I watched that video.
you have to watch and complete that.
I'm
Right.
stuck in the middle of this.
Why? This is what matter. If you stack, what is the problem creating other one? You have to create, finish it. Where is the problem? Is that problem? You have to, come back and ask. But why you are stopping there? You should not stop. Complete it. Other things. Okay. Anyhow, guys, this is the another thing I want to show today. Okay. So how many haven't finished? I want to tell you one secret here. How many of you not finished this?
I did not finish, sir.
Who is that?
Neela.
Neela. What is the problem, Neela?
In my environmental one, I did not get the current value, sir. Global collection ID. Can I share?
Yeah, share it.
Here, I did not get that value.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So this entire collection, see, some of them you people don't have this, but you want it. So you are also in my team, and I have written all the collections, and you don't have this. I want to share it with you, or you're asking, share me this collection. How you can export this, and how you can share, and how you can import into your Postmna. Are you getting the scenario? I will share this collection to you. Then you have to import this collection into your Postmna. How you can import it? Okay. First, let's see how to export this. How I can export this. So click on 3 dots. Can you see here export? Export. Then export this collection name. Click on export. So it will ask you to save somewhere. So I'm going to save it here somewhere. Okay. My Postman collections. Okay. So let me add Postman collections. So who else not finished? Hmm? Who else pending?
Sir, I am not.
I
finished.
did not finish, sir.
Radhika still? Nikita also?
Yes, sir.
And then who else?
Ramesh, I have delete collection to finish. Apart from that, I finished the rest.
Okay, Bhavana, you okay? Next. Who else?
So
I didn't finish the put and delete, sir.
I'm pending with the put and delete.
Okay, no problem. Still?
I need to do the delete portion.
Okay, good. What about others? Pushpa, have you done?
Done, sir. Sir.
Good. Sarshini, have you done?
Done, sir.
Okay, good. Josna?
Done, sir.
Okay. Kiran?
Hello.
Kiran, have you done? All
Sorry,
the
sir.
requests?
Just now, just,
Hmm?
just now I added.
Okay. All are you added or still pending anything?
Need to add 2 more requests. Delete and after delete.
Okay. So
I
it
will
is
come.
Completed, sir.
okay. So Shivpriya, you told already. Who is this Sesha? Okay, you only Shivpriya joined with the Sesha their name. Srihari?
No,
No,
sir,
sir.
it's me.
Oh, okay, Jyoti, Jyoti. Okay, got it. Okay. Sudhir?
I have not finished.
Then why are you silent, sir? All. Hmm? Okay, no problem. So let me share, okay? Let me share this collection to you all. Okay. I exported it. Do you know now how to export? Any collection, your collection you want to share to your colleagues. So what you need to do, just 3 dots, export. Okay. After exporting, how to share it. So I'm sharing you, whoever not finished it, don't worry, I'll share entire thing. Okay, entire collection, you need to import it. So some of them you can share your screen, one of you. I'll share first. I'll share this. Let me send this my file, my collection file. Okay. So I'm sharing here in the chat. So please save it. Okay. Please save it this so that you can import it. Let me show you. Where is the import option? Screenshot file. Okay, file, upload from your computer. So documents. In the documents, we have a Postman, right? Postman collection. This is my Postman collection. Okay, I'll click on this. So can you please download this into your local machine, save it to your local machine, and I will show you how to import it. Okay. At least you should know how to import this, how to export this, how to run as a collection. At least learn that basics. Done? Downloading is done?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you share one of them? I will show you how to import. Or I will show you here. So top right side, you have an import option. Can you also import? Top left, sorry, top left, my workspace after new import. Two options you are seeing. One is new, then one is up, import. Can you see import?
Yes, sir.
Can you click on this import? Everybody, whoever not completed the collection, I have given my complete collection. So you save it, then come to the collection, this Postman, click on import. So then you will see, okay, import, what kind of thing you want to import? I want to import the collection file, .json file, right? That collection .json. So keep the file and click on choose file. Choose that file. Go to the location. Where is your Postman collection? That collection you select that file. Still anybody problem here? Select the file. Select the file and click on open. So import. Import it. Click on import. See, these variables also it is so going to add collection name. This is the one and import it. So a collection with a already exists. That's it. But you won't get this option. Okay. If you are getting, replace it. Okay. You're getting, replace it. So, but first time you are adding, you won't get this option.
So I'm getting replace option. I replace that one.
Replace because same name is there. Replace it.
Okay. Sir.
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
now you have entire collection in your Postman. So Postman February 13th, right? This is, click on that and it will come to the top mark. See, everything is available here. You have everything in your Postman. Even though if you haven't written them, you can add to your Postman and expand one by one, and you can see one by one everything.
If it is done already, so will it add at the bottom, Ramesh, or what it happens? Like if it is.
You want to add a new another copy, just click on copy instead of replace, copy. One more collection will add. You got my point? There, while adding, you are getting a, so replace or add a copy, right? You select add a copy if you don't want to delete your Postman collection.
The names are different. Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. So now you have all the requests. That's it. And at least now run your collection. How you can run? So first, so 3 dots, run collection, run Postman collection. That's it. See, it is running all the things. Successfully it is running or not, you see that. So whenever people are giving a collection to you, import that into your Postman, then run that. So once you run it, so then automatically it will, so whether it is running or not, you can see that. So see, all the test cases are run. So any problem you are facing?
Sir, here for
me,
we need to add environment variables, sir.
That
So
is all.
for
You
me
didn't
showing-
add the environment variables.
Yes.
You have to, I need to send the environment variable file also. So that I need to export it. Let me export that environment variables. So you already have environment variables here. So this you need to export it. Go there. See, export option will be there here. So click on share option is there. Click on export. 3 dots, export. Any variables you want to share, you have to share with export. So export. So see environment, post environment.json. I'm adding here. I'll send this. So I'll send this to you also. Add that environment variables. Let me send this environment variable file also. How to add environment variables file? That is also JSON file. Okay. Same way how we did now. Just go to import, file, choose file, and
Sure. We need to go to that environment variables section, right, in the Postman, where in the collection.
here it is. Here, can you see here? Collection environment variables. Environment variables, then you can import it. That is also fine. Otherwise, directly you can import also. From there also. Both anything is fine. See Postman collection, this one. And import it. So the environment variables also imported. Okay. Then you can run your test cases. You can run your test cases.
So for me, it's showing errors.
What is the error?
An error occurred while running this request. Check Postman console for more information.
For me also it is getting that.
Did you import both of them?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Can I share my screen?
Go to collections. And this the August 1, February. Okay.
It is fine for me, sir. I ran this collection.
So they didn't add properly the environment way. So you have to go to environments and add that file. I think they didn't add that. Okay. Share your screens one by one, madam. Along with me. Please do along with me. Type in the browser reqres.in. Everyone. Please do along with me. So I'm pasting here also the URL. Reqres.in. Everybody on the same page?
Sir.
Is open, right? The page is open.
Yeah.
Now come down, slowly come down, and you can see here. So reqres.in is the base URL, https reqres.in. Then you have a get call, get list of users, get single user not found. Then we have a post, create user, update, create, put, update, patch for update, delete for delete user. So these are the things we need to execute now. These are the things. So these are many requests, right? So if you want many requests, I need to create a collection. So how can we create a collection? Let's go and create the collection. The collection is, so go to the Postman now, quickly. Go to the Postman quickly. So how can we create a collection? How can we create a collection?
Click on new and
New.
Click on new, select the collection and give Reqres collection. Reqres collection February. What is the date? 15th, 2023. So that it will be easy to remember. Click on that. So now you got the collection name here. So start work you put and it is coming here. So where it is February 15, 2023. So here you see all the no collections at all, no request at all in this. So first we need to add get request, right? all the get request one folder you create. So click on, oh, click on this 3 dots, add folder. So you see get user request. So your folder name, what you need to give? Get user request. Any name you give. So I'm just giving you one folder you create. First collection name, then below the folder name. So once you are done these two, let me know.
Finish.
Done, sir.
Done,
Sir.
Ramesh.
Done,
Right?
sir.
Now we need to create a collection. First request I need to add for this folder. How to add a request for this folder? Click on add request. So what is the first request? Understand here. What is the first request? Get a list of users. Get a list of users. So you need to add a list of users. So go and add first request name, select the request, add request. Click on add request. See, you got a get request. So this is also a get request. But see, this is the base URL and this is the endpoint URL. This is the endpoint URL. Okay, this is the endpoint URL. So, and the response is this one, 200 you are expecting. You know now what is the status code. Status code you know now. Expectation is 200. So what is the output it is giving? You have to add. See now this base URL, this URL you have to add. So, but I don't want to directly add this reqres and this one. So this reqres.in I will add as a base URL in my environment variables. So now I'll show you how to add the environment variables in the test tab. Okay. You can add in the test tab. Otherwise you can go directly top right side and do that. First, so add the request name. So right click on this new request, rename it. Get all users. Get all users. That is the one. So the request name I haven't get all users. So I'm going to add first. So this entire thing, this one I will add, the reqres.in I will add, but later I will change it to environment variable. Then I have to copy this. Otherwise you click is everything you will get here. So copy this entire thing and paste it here. That's the best option. So what you need to do, just go back, click on this request below you have, right? API/users ? Is equal to 2. You click on this, you will get the entire URL. Copy this URL and paste it here. Okay, paste it here. So then you go to headers, add the accept application JSON. Content type. Application JSON. Then save it. Save this, save the request so that it will be easy for you to remember that. So it will save. Now execute this. Send button. See, now you got the 200, okay, but we didn't add the validations. We will add the validations. So even we want this values, any values we want, you can get it easily. Okay, and this is the array. How to validate? I'll show you how to validate the arrays. Now you need to go to test tab, do the validations. What is the first validation we have to do?
Status
code. So pm.response to have dot status 200. But how you can validate this? Okay. Just below that, you just write pm dot
response dot o dot b dot
b dot
okay semicolon.
That's it. So at least first test case you write it. Write the first test case. So now see here, test tab, no result, no test cases here, because we didn't add any test cases, right? That's why it didn't have any test cases. So can you all finish this quickly and run this? See, status code is, I can say get all request status code. So meaningful name I will give. So
Sir,
what is the meaningful name? Get all users status code. Click on this.
I struck before this. Can I share my screen?
What you did, madam?
I want to enter key, all that.
Headers you are not able to add.
Yes.
So why you are not able to add, madam? Just typing A, if you type, you will get accept, madam. Just select that accept. Then in the value, you select A, type A, you will get application JSON, third option. That also you are not able to add.
Application, yes. Yes. I added it, sir.
See, this is the key. Just A, I type, I got a application accept. Now I'll go to value. A, I will type. I'll get application JSON.
Yes.
Then here, second row, I will go content.
Content, okay.
Content type, you select. Then A, you type application JSON. So what is the problem here, madam? Already you practiced so many requests, right? Then go to test tab, and in the snippets, you select the status code as a 200, because my status code is 200. I'm expecting, even in the documentation also, it is there. 200 you're expecting. Okay. How many of you completed this?
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Completed.
I completed.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now I don't want to write every time reqres.in this one. This I'll go and I'll set in the environment variables. How to set in the environment variables. So I'll go to the new environment. I'll click on new environment and click on this eye icon. Click on the eye icon. Click on edit. So the environment name I will give Reqres dev environment, just some name I'm giving, okay, Reqres dev. So that is the environment name I have given. Then variable base URL is base URL. That's a variable name I have given. And the initial value I'm going to give, that is the one. So I'm going to give till HTTP reqres.in, till that only I will give. So even I will remove this forward slash. So looks good, forward slash also you remove. And you got it. Save this. This is my environment variable. I'll use this environment variable for the first request itself. I'll select this tab and do that. So can you all do that first? Drop down, you click, there is a new environment will be there. Select that. Then click on this and edit and give the environment name, Reqres-dev or Reqres-QA, Reqres, whatever it is. You give the environment variable name, then you give the variable name, and then the value you have to give this value. Till reqres.in only you give.
Ramesh.
How to do that?
Ramesh?
I'm not getting new environment, Ramesh.
Yeah, actually.
Otherwise, you click on this. Otherwise, you click on this eye icon. Then
Yeah.
There
there
also.
will be-
Okay.
So you give a different name.
Okay.
Or you have a no environment, right? Select the no environment. And you can, so from there you click on this. And then you will get a add option. Okay. So what you need to do is select the no environment first. Select the no environment. You have option no environment, right?
Yes, Ramesh.
Select the no environment. Then click on eye icon.
Okay.
Click on eye icon. Then you have a add. First environment after the same line you have a add. Click on add and give the name. Now give the name. Reqres-dev or Reqres-QA, whatever the name you want to give. After this environment variable name, give this
Base URL.
base URL is the variable name. This is the variable name you are going to use everywhere. So give it properly and remember that. Same we are going to call that. And then give the value, that is the one. Okay. Are you clear? Or still you want me to explain one more time?
Yeah. Ramesh, can I just
First
sorry.
in the drop down, select the
Yeah.
no environment.
Yeah, that's done.
Then click on this
Hmm.
eye icon.
Yes,
Then
it's
you
done.
get a environment add. Click on add.
Yes.
Give the name Reqres -dev or stage, whatever you want to give, save it. Press enter key, automatically it will save. Then come to below, in the variable heading below, there is a add new variable. So click on that, give base URL. Okay. Then base URL, type the base URL. In the initial value, you give the variable name, your value you give. What is your base URL value? So give that. And then in the current value also you will get the same thing. Okay. That is the one you have to do. I'll close this. That's it. Again, I'm telling, from the drop down top right side, select the no environment. Click on eye icon, then click on add. So in the add, you give this variable name. Then in the variable heading below, you give the base URL. Then initial value, you give the value, current value, you give this. Automatically current value, it will come. You don't need to type there. Then save it. Are we good with this?
Yes,
Yes.
Ramesh.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ramesh.
Yes, sir.
Still some
Yes,
are
sir.
silent.
Indeed.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, Ramesh.
Okay. Now I need to use this variable. How can you use this variable? You select the no environment to Reqres-dev.
Reqresapi.
Select the Reqres-dev, go to your request and replace this with a first double curly brackets you put and base URL you type within double curly brackets. See, now you got the environment variable. Okay, now execute this with the base environment variables, whether it is working or not. See, it is working fine. Still, I want to add more validations. I want to add more validations. So I want to set a global variables. So some of these values you want to set, or you want to set this email, this first name, this last name, you want it. So I will set this. I'll set this. I'll set this ID, or I will use these IDs maybe somewhere later. So this page number. So you can get this page number also per page. How many? 6, total or 12, or total underscore page. These values you want to get it, or you want to store in the environment where global variables. You can store in the global variables.
Ramesh, can you please go to the base URL section?
You have to give this one nominee. This one.
I given. No, in the collection I'm talking about. You. Not here, Ramesh. The collection. Yeah, here only. Base URL / API. Okay. That's all.
This one you are talking.
Yeah, that one. But for me,
The variable name, whatever the variable name you have given here, right? The same name you have to give here.
Yeah, I given for me it's not like showing the base URL below the E symbol and
Then
base.
that is, I think you have old ones. You have to give a different unique name. Maybe you haven't saved it. So you can delete them. Go to environments, you can delete them and you can come back. So you can delete whichever is not good. Duplicates, confusion is coming, delete the variables. And you can come. So whether that is there or not, you can see that. Now it is selected. That's why it is a tick mark. Whichever is selected, it is showing tick mark. Okay.
Yeah, now it's coming, Ramesh.
Yeah, fine. Go to environments and you check that. Your environment variables here. And again, go back to collections and continue. Okay, so now I want to get all this. I want to set in the environment global variables. How can you set this in the global variables? You need to get this value and you need to store in the global variables. How can you store in the global variables? These values. So what is the path? What is the path? This one. So you need to add
JSON data.
Data of zero.
JSON data
Data
or
of
data
ID,
or
ID, sir.
dot ID.
No, it's a array. You have to be very careful
of
here.
zero.
This is the array. In the array, you have so many elements. This is the one element, first element. How can you get the array first element?
Data of zero dot
Zero,
ID.
sir.
Data of zero.
So this is the
Array of zero.
second, and this is the third, like this. So if you want the first element, first object values of this array, you have to do that. But first, let's get all these values. But if you want to get all the JSON values, you have a JSON value check. So there is a JSON value check method. So select the response body JSON value check. And the first one is, see, this is the one where JSON data equal to pm.response.json. This will represent the whole response body. This whole response body is represented by where? This JSON data variable. Now, any of them you want to get. For example, I want to get a total count. How can you get a total count? Can you tell me?
JSON data
JSON
dot
data dot
Total
total.
Not
count.
total.
JSON data dot
Total.
Page dot
JSON
total.
I want
Total
total.
or
madam.
Total, sir.
JSON data dot total.
JSON data dot total.
Dot total.
Write that. JSON data dot total. So this entire thing is JSON data, right? From there is no name here. This is the direct variable JSON data dot total. That's a total. So total, how much you are expecting? 12. That is, you can write a 12. It's a number. So you can write a 12. So whether that is there or not, you can just run it and check it. Whether the test case is passed or not, you see. And write. Validating JSON body data. So total I validated. So it's a number. It's a number, right? So it's a number to equal 12. So I validated this 12. If you want to store this 12, okay, if you want to store, you can validate. Otherwise, I'll do more validations here. So more validations for this, I'm going to add. What is that I want to add? I want to add a total pages. PM dot expect
JSON data dot total pages.
JSON data dot total underscore total underscore
Pages.
pages
Dot two dot equal parenthesis two.
equal and give 2. This is the one. Next. So I want to validate a page also. Number of page PM dot expect bracket. So PM JSON data dot
Page.
so page. So dot to equal 2. So next, another one I want to, yeah, all this expected is a assertion. This is the assertions. Expect is an assertions. So JSON data dot, next what left now? So array, now let's validate the array values. So array values, how to validate? So I will store this first in the global variables. So let's go and store in the global variables. So how to validate these things in the global variables? So I'll do here. How to store in the global variables these values?
Set
global method.
variable.
Set global.
Set global variable.
Set global.
PM dot set. Set.
Here you have options. Select this. Set global variable. What is the syntax? PM dot global dot set. And what is the value we are setting? Array ID. First ID value I'll set it. Data ID. So data underscore. I'll do data -0 dot or underscore ID. So that means first array value I'm setting. So what is the value you need to give? So I'm going to give complete. I'm writing. So can you tell me what is the ID value? How can I get this ID value? This ID value. What is the
Data
path?
of JSON of 0
JSON data dot
zero.
JSON data.
Data dot.
Data dot ID.
Data of 0
dot
first element. Data of 0 first element. Dot ID. This is the path. ID. That's it. Now you want to get that, you can get it. So if you want, for example, you set it, you want to get that. So just PM dot globals
dot get variable name data of 0 underscore
So what is the variable name?
Within double quotes set.
What is the variable name?
data of
This is the
0
variable name.
0
underscore
underscore
That is the variable name. The variable name you have to give. So you want to get it, you have to give the variable name. What variable name you set here? That variable name, if you give, what is this value, you will get it.
Can
This
put
value will go and set
console.log.
it.
Console.log. We print.
If you just, that is for like a system.out.println, madam. That is, if you want to print here, you call that console.log.
Yeah.
I don't want to print. I just want to set it.
Okay.
I just set it. And then I am validating now. I will validate. So I am validating. Expect means 2. You have to give 2 parameters. One is one more dot 2 equal. So I'm going to give equal and I'm going to use the, so what the variable value. So first I'll do here this. I'm going to give from this one. This is the one value. The second value, JSON data dot. So this value. If you don't want to write it 2 times, you can put in the variable. You can place in the variable. I set it. And what is the value? So I'm just validating that. So that's the validation also. I'm doing that. So save it, Control S, and run this. See, all the test cases are. If you want to print, you can print the values. But still, we need to add more. What are all things? I want email. So let's set the again. Do that same. Set global variables. Easy. So if you click from here, so that you can add easily. So that same thing I will do. So what I will do? Data of 0 underscore email. Underscore email. So I'm going to get this. So JSON data, first JSON data, Venkatesh, so you are making mistake. The entire thing is first JSON data. It's a variable, in the variable it is there. This entire response body data is there in the JSON data variable. First you have to tell that variable dot. Now you are coming directly to data. How can you come directly to data, sir? data
No, sir.
of
Data of
0
Zero.
dot email. That's it. First, this entire thing you have to represent. That entire thing inside, you have to come to the particular field, particular object. Now, this is the data array object. In the data array object, first element. So, this is the one. If you want second one, what I need to do?
ID.
data of one.
Data of one.
Data.
Data of
JSON.
one. First, JSON
One.
data.
JSON
of-
data.
JSON
Data
data
of
dot
one.
data
one.
of one.
Email or first name, whatever it is. Okay. Next, another one I'll set. Set another global variable. What is the next global variable? So data first name I'll set it. So right. Data of 0 underscore first name. So
JSON data
yes.
dot
JSON data dot data 0
data of 0 dot first name.
dot first name.
First underscore name. First underscore name. Okay, here, whatever the field is there, that field exactly you have to give here.
Okay.
So next, one more. Let's add all the things. I'm giving this last name. I'll give. You practice for the second element also like this. So practice only will give you confidence. Last, LAST, last. Last underscore name. Now how you will get this? JSON data.
Data
Data of 0
Data.
dot last name.
last name.
Please do along with me. Please do along with me so that it will help you. So don't waste time. You do. Practice only, improves your, skill set. Without practicing, you won't get that. Easy. These are all very easy ones. And all these things you have to write under function only. Under function only you have to do. So, and all are done. Avatar, if you want, you can do this. Otherwise, I'm not writing avatar. So, see, execute now. Now, see all these variables set in the global variables. Click on eye icon. See, it is set in the global variables. See, data if ID, email, first name, last name. You can set like this. How many variables you want? So whichever request data you want in the global variables, you want to use in the further next request you want to use, and you can set them in the global variables. Okay, then you can reuse it. Okay, are we good now? How to get the data, how to validate the data, how to set the global variables? Any questions here? Still anybody having doubt? Setting the global, how can you get the global variables now? I want to print them.
Console.
Console dot log.
I want to
PM
print.
dot globals
I
dot
want to print my global variables. How
PM
can you
dot
print global variables?
PM dot globals
I'll
dot
just
get.
write ID is comma. So PM dot globals dot
get
get
data
method
data
get
of
of
0.
variable name.
So ID means what is that? What is the variable name we have given for ID?
Data of 0
Data of 0
underscore ID.
variable name.
Underscore ID.
So that's a variable name you have to give here. So that variable name I had done. Like that you print other variables also if you want to print. If you want to print, use console.log. So I want email. So email is. So I'm just pm.globals.get data of 0 underscore.
Place of ID email.
So just that's a email. You are getting automatically variable name. The variable name. So while getter method inside a variable name, you have to give within double quotes. Variable name. Okay. That is the one. Next, same thing.
The data of 0 2 times it is repeated.
Okay, remove that. Okay, yeah. Next, first name. So PM dot globals dot data of 0. Next. See, automatically you will get it here. So you remove this. That's it. So already it is set in the global variables, you will get automatically. Just make sure you add them. So you print all the things. So like this you can print. So print is what? Whether it is setting or not, you can check it. Whether it is setting in the global variables or not, you are getting them. You are setting here, then you are getting and printing that. So console.log is for printing purpose. So data of 0, last name. Last name. Okay. So I'll clear the console log first. Let me clear the console log, then execute it. See, all the values are printed, right? These are the values. That's how you can check, okay, these values are printing or not, what values are printing. You want to know that. Then use console.log. Okay. How you can assert pm.expect. So to equal use. So that's the first request. Okay, save it. And now you go to next one and duplicate it. So one more, you duplicate it. Duplicate. So what is this? Next request, get single user. So select this, get single user. Select this and add the code. So this is the you don't need, just you need to copy this one only. This one only. So you don't need to change this one. You have to change the rest of the base URL after only you need to change. You have to select it after this and give this base URL after only. So you have to give base URL after only, and in the test tab. So these are all things won't be there. Only status code you have. You don't need all these things. You don't have, but what is there you have to see. Say you have a ID, you have to validate this ID, you have to get this email, you have to get this first name, this last name, you have to validate. How to validate this, all this data? How to validate this data? So let's go and validate. So this data you have to validate. So let's validate this. So how can we validate this data? So to validate this data, so again, do the same pm.response, pm.expect you have to do equals, use the equals in the string. If it is a string, you use equals. See that equal method, you can use assert chai assertion. It's a chai assertion. So, and you can validate all of them. So let's validate one by one. So I'll validate all of them. So what I need to do, I will rename this first, rename it, get single user, get single user. Get single user. Okay, so then headers we have already, it came from a duplicate and I need to validate. So let's validate the first ID. What is the ID? So you're expecting for the page users 2, for user 2, ID value is, this is the ID value. What is that? ID value 2. You have to give 2. That's what I'm expecting. Then pm.expect JSON data dot. So, okay, data dot ID. So this is the C. The path, the ID path is wrong. I have given here. So JSON data dot. What is the path? Can you see this path?
Data of 1
Data.
See that? JSON data, then data, then ID. So data is missing. So add the data. Data dot ID. So that's why see this second one failed. Because we haven't given properly. Next, go to here. If you want email, JSON data dot
email.
Data first.
Data
Data email.
Data dot email. So then 2 equal. So equals, you give 2 equals and you give in double quotes the value. What is the value? This is the value. We can give this value. Okay. So next. So this also you do the same validations. So
Data dot first name.
first name. First underscore name. To equal.
Within
give
double
this-
quotes, John.
So give the Janet. Same way you do for the. So data dot last name. Last underscore name.
Weaver within double quotes, Weaver.
That's it. See now it is set. Get single. This is a get single user. Change all these things. Get single user status code, so that it will be easy for you to track it. Single user field, single user response body, user response body validations, response validation. In JSON body. So now see all the requests will pass. So all the requests are passed. See that? So these are all working now. So that's a second get single user one. So next one, what is the next one? So take this, duplicate it, and copy this. Now go here and see what is the third one. Single user not found. What is the response status code you need to see? 4 not 4. So add, rename it first. So get single user not found. Change that. Single user not found. So get single user not found. So status code is get single user not found. So status code is 404. So here 404. So here what you will get a to be
Not
what is
found.
that? Not found.
Not found.
Not found. There is option not found. So based on that, you have to validate this won't be there. So there is no body at all. Okay. There is no body. So you have to give here what is the endpoint URL. Check the endpoint URL. /API/user/23. But we are given only 2. So that means invalid user ID. So you are giving. That's why that user not found. Get single user not found. Save it and run this. See, 4 not found. See, nothing is there. And this test case also passed. So this is all the get request related data. Quickly finish this. Easy ones. These are very, very easy ones. Then we'll create a new create. Once you are done, let me know. If you are not doing also, let me know because I don't want to wait, right? Somebody, maybe they are supposed to cover status codes today first. I missed that. Let me cover the status codes first. Yeah. So here are all the status codes. So we have a status codes 100 series, 200 series, 300 series, 400 series, and 500 series. These are the status code series. So 100 series is only for information purpose. We won't use much. Don't worry about that. 200 series is the mostly used one. So you should know at least first 4 or first till 206 you should know. So 200 okay, we have seen 200 okay. When you will get it? Just learning the 200 series okay, not that one. What is mean by this? Learn that. 200 if it is sending back to you, that means your request is successfully processed. That's why you are getting 200 okay. That's the answer you have to give. And 201 created. So your request is created in the server. So then you will get a 201 created. The post method you will get a 201 created. So 202 accepted. So 202 accept, your request is accepted by the server successfully, but no data to return. That is the 202 accept. That means your request is accepted by the server successfully. That's the meaning of when you're getting a 202. So 203 you remove, not important. 204 no content. 204 no content means your request is processed successfully, but no content to display. That's the meaning of 204 no content. So 205 also not important.
Then what is the difference between 202 and 204?
Accepted, that's it. Your request is accepted. And 204 is no content means no content to display for you. Processed successfully. No content to display. But this one is you're like, you're sending a post request or whatever the data you are sending, the data is accepted. Data just accepting. But here, this one, the process after, it has to so completely process the request. Response output, nothing is there. That's the meaning of that. There is no response output for you. So that time you will get that. For example, you are deleting some resource. Deleting time also your request is successful, but no content to display because that is deleted, right? Just say 204 no content. But 202 is you are posting something, you are giving input. It is posted there. But I don't want to. So just your request is accepted. That's the difference between 204 and 202.
Okay.
So 206 partial content. So it is processed but written to you a partial content, not complete value you are getting. So but it has to give complete, but it is not giving a complete. So but processed, but partial content only displaying. That's a 206 partial. So you learn only 206, 204, 202, 201, 200. That's enough from the 200 series. Okay, so all this you must be known what are the 200 series status codes. Next, 300. It's a redirectional purpose. We'll use this 300 series. 300 multiple choices. This is the one. 301 moved permanently. Your current request URL moved permanently to some other request URL. So you don't know that is deprecated now, but it moved to some other URL. That's a 301 moved permanently. So 302 found that request URL found it. So that's a 302 found. But these are all not that much important also. Generally, you will get only 301 very rarely. So, but this series also we won't use much. And mostly you'll use 200 series. Next one, 400 series. This is a very important. Client side errors all represented by 400 series. So 400 and above, anything you are getting, that's a 400 series. So 400 bad requests. First day today we have seen. What is the problem when you get a 400 request means what? You have given a invalid input data. Your request is bad means your data is wrong or something mistake you have done. User input is wrong. User has given a bad input. That's the meaning of 400 bad request. So then just to say what is 400 bad request means, don't say a bad request. Why you will get a bad request? There is something mistake by the user. invalid data he has provided, invalid URL name he has provided, invalid input data he has given, or JSON data is not proper. There are some mistakes in the JSON data, then you will get a 400 bad request. So something mistake done by the user, and still you are sending the request to the server. Client itself rejecting. That's a 400 bad request. Are you clear on 400 bad request?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So 401 unauthorized. Can you tell me when you will get a 401 unauthorized? Yesterday we have seen, right?
When we are
Missing.
when we
The
are not
token is
passing any
missing.
And the
token.
key,
Token is
the
missing.
token is missing or invalid or another one.
Misfits.
So
Token
right.
is
So
missing.
Vandana has given few examples. Token is missing. Invalid token.
Invalid.
Malformed token. And also your username password is not correct. Completely you are not giving username passwords. All these cases you will get a 401 unauthorized. So this is not required. 403 forbidden. When you will get a 403 forbidden? 403 forbidden you will get. You have a access, but you are authorized. You are authorized, but you don't have a permission to do operations on that resource. You don't have permission to do some operations on that resource, or you are not able to view that resource. You are not able to do any edit operation on that resource. You are not able to create that. You don't have a permission to do that operations. Then you will get a 403 forbidden. So when you will get a what is the difference between 401 and 403? 401 is basically your authentication is missing. You are not authenticated. But 403, you authenticated, your authentication is correct. You are a correct user. But you don't have a permission to see that resource or to do some operation on that resource. Then you will get a 403 forbidden. Are you clear on this 401 and 403?
Restricted users.
Restricted user, basically. So you are a normal user and you don't have, you are trying to do admin activities you are trying to do on the normal user. Then it will say it is forbidden for you. You don't have a permissions. Are you clear on 401 and 403?
Yes, sir.
This is the common interview question, this one. What is the difference between 401 and 403? All other people, are you there, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Clear on this? Are you clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. 401 not found. I have shown you that 401, 404 not found yesterday itself. So the resource is not there in the server, but you are requesting that. Then you will get a 404 not found. 404 not found. When you will get a 404 not found, the resource itself not there, but you are requesting that. Or you are performing action on that resource. Then you will get a 404 not found. 405 method not allowed. I have shown you this 404 also. 401 I have shown you. 400 bad request we have seen. All three we have seen. 405 method not allowed. So particular request URL that is developed for get method, but you are using a post method. Then that time you will get a 405 method not allowed. That endpoint URL is developed for the get method, but you are using for post method. Such cases you will get the 405 method not allowed. 405 method not allowed. When you will get this method is not applicable for that endpoint URL. Then you will get a 405 method not allowed. Then after that, just jump directly to 409. 409 conflict means already request created. Again, you are trying to create one more time, same data. So then you will get a 409 conflict. Already that data, that resource is there. Again, you are trying to duplicate record. Then you will get a 409 conflict. So other than that, we don't want anything on this. Then last one is 500 series. So the 500 series is server side errors. Server side errors are mainly retrieved and written by the server. Server side something wrong. It's not able to process. Your request is not able to process in the server. Then you will get a 500 series errors. See, 500 internal server error means your request went to server, but server inside there is some problem in the server. The request is not processing. Then server will throw 500 internal server error. 501 not implemented. So whatever the request you are sending, that request itself not implemented by the development team, but you are sending to the server. That time you'll get a 501 not implemented. 502 bad gateway. So 502 bad gateway means, okay, your request is processed, and that when you are sending back, the gateway has some problem. The gateway is basically what will happen. Your request client and the server in between, there is one gateway. So firewalls or something gate will be there. That gate is not authenticating this properly or something bad not happening, then you will get 502 bad gateway. And I think you have seen regularly this one, right? 503 service unavailable. That means your server is down. Server is not working and server is down. Then you will get a 503 service unavailable. For server which is down, for that you are sending a request. Then you will get a 503 service unavailable. So 504 gateway timeout. So your request is processed, but your gateway sending the response back, that is taking more time to send back. Then you will get a 504 gateway timeout. So it is timed out there only. So such cases you will get. At least remember this 500 to 504. So few of them, at least you tell 500 to 503, 502 bad gateway, 504 gateway timeout. So this more than enough. Okay. So these are the 500 series, 400 series and 200 series. Focus mostly when you are going for interview. Okay. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Can you say that 501 again, sir? Not implemented.
501 that is not implemented by the development team, but you are sending a request. It's not there at all. That request format itself is not implemented. The code itself not there, but you are sending that format.
Okay, thank you.
So that time you will get a 501. Okay. So let's go and do that next one. Are we good with next Postman? Post create. So let's go do the create. Say create 201. So give this data and create that. So create a new folder. And add request. So the request is, I'll just duplicate this, otherwise I'll take from here so that I'll get everything, right? So I don't want, I'll just drag and drop here. So I'll remove this. So duplicate it. So easy, right? Quickly it will be finished. Rename it. Create user. Create user. And so select here, post. But see the post request. What is the post request URL? You see that. What is the post request URL? /API/users only. Remove the rest of the things which is not required. But a post request, what other things you have to give in the request body? First method is a post method, then request URL. Then what is the next step?
Body we have to.
Body, yeah.
Apart from
raw.
headers,
AP,
then
okay.
body.
Create
Body
AP
will be
The
value.
most
raw.
important for the
Click on raw
Raw.
radio button.
raw
Yeah.
radio button. Go and give the this. Give it here. So you can give any name, okay? So not necessary you have to use this name only. Any name you can give, any job name you can give, okay? See, suppose I'll give any name you can give. So your name also you can give here. Necessary you have to give that. So you can beautify this also. If not proper, you can beautify. Click on beautify. It will beautify the thing. See, anything invalid, if you give, then you will get a 400 bad request. Remember that. Okay. For example, one double quotes missing. If I hit that, see, it is error is throwing, but still you are sending. See, 400 bad request. Why 400 bad request? You're missing a double quotes. So that's the all these things. Any bad input user is giving for this endpoint URL, you'll get that. So I wanted to create user status code. What is the create user status code? 201. So what is this? To be, what is that? Created. What you will get? 201 created. Created should be there. Okay, let's go and do that. See, to created. So it is failing. I think that invalid chai property created. So this chai property is not there. And we have to see what is that. Not found. So only we have a not found. Okay, we have unauthorized. We have, but we don't have that.
To have created.
Forbidden is there. Accepted is there. Bad request is there. It's not there. Forbidden is there, but we don't have. Created is not there.
Is it to be or to have, sir?
To be only. It is showing, right? All these are. See, you can see other
Others are there, yeah.
other messages are showing, right? To be only.
Yeah.
Just try have. So we don't have that. No, not to have, only to be only. Okay, anyway, it's not there, remove that. Okay, it's not there, remove that. Not a problem. So, but this data, right? Same data should get, right? So you get whatever the input data you are given, this data only you have to get it, output also. So you need to validate that. So you need to validate. So how to validate? So I'll validate the JSON check. So here you are expecting name. What is the name you are expecting?
JSON data dot name.
Name. And this is the double quotes inside. You give the so that you give it. This is your expecting. And same you do for the rest of the things also. So what is this? Instead of name, job, right?
Job.
Job value. So we give the job value. That's it. Done. So these validations also done. So next to do the this we didn't change the name. Rename it. Create user. So I'll create a update user. New folder you create. Rename it. Update user. So I'll just take this.
So why are we not generating key for all these?
These are public. Okay, they're just for okay. So for the practice purpose only, they have given for public. Generally, request will be there. There is a key. Okay.
Okay.
So you have a request. Definitely, you have a request. The token must be there. So without token, it won't be. So you got it, and you just change the update user. So update user. So what is the method you need to select? Put method. Put method. So go and give the body. Put method also you have a body, right? See that put method also you have body. So just give this data. So but this one is endpoint here. You see the endpoint here. So /user2. So this is the one I'm updating. So but here you are expecting what you have given, the same thing you are expecting, right? What you are giving Morpheus. So you should expect the Morpheus. So what you are giving here in the body, Gian residence you are giving. So that is the same thing you get in the response body also. You are expecting this, but not 200, right? So what is the status code? Update user. So update user status code is 200. 200, right?
200.
Go and check. It is 200. Check, madam. It's a 200. See, all are passed. So body is this one updated. So 200, okay. So you can write a okay thing if you want. That's one. And last one, let's finish quickly. Add folder. So delete users. Rename it. Delete user. So I can add here duplicate. Sorry, request I need to add duplicate. I'll just drag and drop here. So you select the delete. So delete. So what is the delete user? So endpoint. Check the delete user endpoint. See, API/use2, but 204 here. So give 204. Delete user. So these are no content at all for this. Okay. So that's all. Just execute this. See, no content and body. So no content to display here because it's deleted. That's why no content at all. So this is the entire collection you prepare and practice this. Same thing you execute, run collection. See, you all requests are showing or not. You see that when you are running a collection, make sure your all collections are showing or not. Run the collection. See, all are executed. Okay, so that's it, guys. And stopping here. We are done.